Everybody, it's Mike the Baldadonis. And today is Thursday, which means it's
Conspiracy Theories Thursday.
with Gary from the gym. What's
There you
happening,
go.
buddy?
Hey, today's conspiracy is called Global Currency Reset.
All right.
Now, I learned about this about 5 years ago in 2013. Lindsey Williams is a pastor, and he dealt with the elites. He did his ministry with elites, and elites told him all about the global currency reset. Now, the global currency reset is taking all the countries of the world and revaluing or setting the monetary or the monies of the world. 204 countries have all agreed to be within 5% of each other, not to go up or down within 5%. The idea is that we don't have currency wars anymore, and it's on the guise of the New World Order system. So that's what's happening right now. The U.S. dollar is not doing very good. We're always in a deficit. It's around 23 trillion now. That doesn't include the Social Security and welfare and all the other subsidies that the country is that has to give out money every year for. So really, the deficit is like 79 trillion. Yeah, something like that. So anyway, a global currency reset. The only way you would know about it is if you wake up one morning. This is how he states it, and the news. It'll be on the news, your newspapers, the magazine covers, and all say that have the same headline saying that our currency has now been devalued, and it's talking like 30% of what the dollar is. So 70 cents on the dollar would be the value of your money now.
So 30 cents.
30 cents, yeah, 30%, sure. So that would mean that anything you needed to buy is a lot more expensive because you have less of it, because the value of your money's less. So your money in the bank, same idea, would be devalued. I did make a chart here just to show you how the banks and the financial infrastructure of the world is. I hope you can read that. It's just it's east and west. And on the west would be the United States, Britain, and you have the FED, Federal Reserve Bank of America there, and Bank of England. And on the east was the PBOC, People's Bank of China. And then we got an IMF, International Monetary Fund, which is mostly friends of the US and Britain. And then on the east, you got the AIIB, which is the Asian Infrastructure International Bank. And then on the west, you got the World Bank. And then on the east, they countered it with BRICS Bank, which is Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. And then later on in 2016, we got the SWIFT international money. It's wiring money around the world. Washington approves all the dollars all over the world, and the east side of the world really doesn't like that idea. So they come up with their own. They call it the CHIPS, or the RPS. The CHIPS would be China International Payment System, and RIPS is the Russia Payment System. So you see this competing financial monetary structures going on. And down on the bottom, you got the LBMA, which is the London Bullion Market Association in New York, which sets the price of gold. And you got the SGE, which is the Shanghai Gold Exchange. So I just bring that up that when you're growing up in America, all you think of is Fed or the Bank of America. I didn't realize there was that many international money commissions. So what's happening is they're going to just kind of put it all together. This is going to be based on, they're going to devalue the money, and it's going to be based on gold. China seems to have bought a lot of gold. It bought like 2,200 metric tons just between 2011 and 2012, and that doesn't include what they mine. So I don't know about America's gold. I mean, Fort Knox there's some senators who want it audited, and a lot of belief is that there's no gold in that Fort Knox. There was gold at the World Trade Centers, and they got destroyed, and where'd the gold there go? So it's to be seen how much gold America has. So if this stuff's based on gold, we're not looking too good. Also, it's going to be based on assets of the country. We have a lot of people on welfare, which isn't a good asset because the government's paying towards that. We have a lot of debt. That's not a good asset. A lot of Social Security. That's not, that's a liability. So that's not really an asset. So I don't know where we're going to come out as a country on the global currency reset. So anyway, the story is that this is going to happen overnight. We wake up one morning and it's going to happen. We got no say in the matter, little people. The elites, the bankers, they know what's going on. And they're making billions off of this. They're exchanging stuff now, and the little guy, like you and me, are going to get shafted on this one. So I just wanted to bring that out. I don't know if you ever heard of global currency reset. And so how about in Greece? Remember Greece in 2009 and 2011? I remember the big controversy. People couldn't get their money out of the banks. The banks closed. It took them like 12 days, little by little, of getting their money. That's the same idea that may happen. IMF in 2016, you can look this up. It's IMF Taxing Times, and they talk about the IMF recommends the immediate global wealth confiscation of assets. Capital, people's capital, calls on global redistribution, new capital controls like on increasing taxes, regulations for seizing Americans' investments, which would be equity, IRA, 401ks, to pay down this debt. They want to get the debt down to the pre-crisis of 2007. Remember in 2008 we had that housing bubble and,
Yes, I do.
Bonds that were considered AAA, and selling them to like Iceland, and people are investing in it, and they're all junk bonds. So a lot of people lost a lot of dough in that. So
Well, that's 10 years ago.
I know, and they don't trust us, So also, it's the Dodd-Frank bill. Remember Senator Dodd and Senator Frank? They come up with the Dodd-Frank bill, which is a banking bill. And in that, it says that if the banks fail or if they do something bad like they did before, the stockholders and the unsecured creditors, which is you and me, anyone who puts the money in their banks, are liable, or the ones that are going to be paying our savings or whatever to the bank to keep them afloat, which is kind of weird. It's in the Dodd-Frank bill, 5-6 different places, where me, the consumer, is not responsible for the problem, but I'm going to be part of paying for it. So it's just awful how that happens. So anyway, I just wanted to bring that up. I know we have a new president, Donald Trump, and I find that Americans in the world have a lot of disrespect for the President of the United States. Not him in general, but just the office that he's covering. So what I'm getting at is Federal Reserve, Congress, they can do some kooky things and actually make this guy the scapegoat. I wonder. So, like they're talking about raising the rates. The feds are talking about raising the rates of loans and stuff. Well, that's going to make things more difficult. I know we all got a tax cut, whatever, and it's supposed to make things better, but you see the food and the commodities prices are starting to go up because things are great, right? So they're talking about raising interest rates, which is supposed to make things healthy, but actually it can make things worse. I mean, in the Obama administration, we had QE1, QE2, I don't know if there was a QE3, and loans with like 0%, to try to keep the economy going. So all I'm leading to is that there's a lot of things going on out there, and One of them is going to be the global currency reset, and I have no idea when that's going to happen, but it's in the works. So that's my conspiracy of the day.
Right. So global conspiracy, global
Currency reset, yeah.
reset. All right, guys. So if you like our videos, give us a thumbs up. If you don't, down it. This one was a lame one. No, it was no. But seriously, guys, chime in. We'd like to hear what you guys have to say. If there's a conspiracy theory that you want us to cover, let Gary know. But we are going to do a debate on if the Earth is round or is it flat.
Yeah.
He's on the flat side of things. So that's going to be an interesting video. So watch for that video to come up. It won't be for a couple of weeks or so. He's got to do some more homework. And I'll get my guy in here and give him a little 1-2.
Yeah, right.
And see what's happening.
Yeah, we're going to keep a point like basketball. We'll see.
Yeah, that's all.
One, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, till the next time, guys, Baldadonis out.